Jannik responds to claims he isn't Italian enough after missing Olympics. Jannik Sinner is back in action after being forced to pull out of the Olympics. Jannik Sinner has hit back at constant claims that he isn't Italian enough after being forced to pull out of the Olympics. The world once skipped the Paris 2024 Games with tonsillitis, but he is now back in action at the Canadian Open, where he is the defending champion. And Sinner hit back at suggestions that he should have attempted the Olympics anyway, explaining that he couldn't get out of bed. It's not the first time he has attracted backlash for his scheduling decisions. There was a storm in Italian media when he pulled out of their Davis Cup group stage tie last September, but Sinner returned for the finals in November and helped Italy win the tournament for the first time in 47 years. And the noise increased again when he pulled out of the Olympics after coming down with tonsillitis. Sinner made a winning return to competition in Montreal on Thursday, beating Borna Coric in straight sets, and was asked whether he was fed up of the claims that he isn't Italian enough. The tired 22-year-old addressed the criticism, rubbishing any suggestions that he didn't try hard enough to be at the Paris Games. "It's a question I don't even want to have to answer honestly," he replied. "I think only my team, and I really know how I felt. From the outside it's one thing, from the inside it's another. I especially know how I felt. I had said since the beginning of the year that my biggest goal was the Olympics, but unfortunately, I wasn't even able to get out of bed. Then honestly, what people think? Let's say I give it little importance, little weight." The Australian Open champion is trying to block out the external chatter, but he admitted that he was still privy to some of the backlash. Sinner continued, "I'm not on social media anymore, which is something that does me a lot of good. Then I read some things anyway. It's obvious that when you open your phone there are notifications and I see something. But I also know who I am as a person and what kind of people I have around me, who all care a lot about me. Unfortunately, this time it went like this. There will always be some good things and some a little bit worse, like this. I understand people's reaction, I'm honest. But now I'm here in Montreal and what happened. While Sinner didn't make it to Paris, it was still a successful Olympic Games for Italian tennis. Jasmine Paolini and Sara Errani won gold in women's doubles, while Lorenzo Musetti took home a bronze medal in men's singles. And the world one believes tennis is in a good place in his country. At the moment we are in a very good position. We saw that in the Olympic Games also. It was nice. Yeah, it's just nice to see a huge part of Italian tennis coming into the tennis world. Mostly we are all very young, which is very nice. Everyone is different player. It's not that everyone plays in the same way. So yeah, it's very positive," he explained.